нормально вам тоже не может. Не котика, почему ты? Ayuda. Buy my socks. Buy my socks. Ивент.
Are you looking to grow your stream on Twitch and you're not sure how? In this video right here, we're gonna go over the ins and outs and tips and tricks that every streamer needs to know to grow their channel effectively and efficiently. And we're getting started right now. Hey, it's me, it's Wild, coming at you for my stream support playlist where I bring you the best tips and tricks. And if you're new here and you want to learn how to grow and improve your stream, make sure you hit that sub button and tick that bell so you know when my videos go live for you. Let's get real for one moment. If you're streaming on twitch.tv, growing can be extremely tough. There's a lot of great advice out there from other streamers on how to grow your channel effectively, or this is what you need to do to get your first 100 followers. They're all great videos and they help you out a lot, but a lot of them have just basic information that is pretty much standard in anything. In these videos, they give you advice like, talk more. Gee, really? Or they'll say something like, pay attention to the chat. Durr. Or my favorite one, don't stream saturated games. Boy, thank you for that advice. So I wanted to make this video on how to show you how to effectively grow your channel with some simple advice that beginners and pros can use to give their stream a little bit of a boost for them and their community. So let's get started. Tip number one, let's talk about something that a lot of streamers are gonna say. Don't pay attention to the numbers. There's a very strong and valid reason why you shouldn't concentrate on the numbers. Some of them being, if you're putting all of your focus into numbers, you're not really putting your focus and attention into your stream. And your stream's gonna come across is lacking, and there's not gonna be as much entertainment value that you could invest into it. And guess what? If you're concentrating on the numbers, you're probably feeling very that it's not going up. It's probably staying at a constant number that's probably below 5. And people are gonna see this across your face because you're only concentrating on numbers, and you're not concentrating on the game, the entertainment, or your community. Also, on a side note, don't think of your viewers as numbers. Try to treat your viewers as soon-to-be friends within your community. And hopefully you remember things like, how was their day? Or you talk to them about how was school or how was work, or you remember certain facts about their life, and you show that you have a vested interest in them. They're gonna keep coming back because they have this connection with you. And if you can establish a connection, guess what? You just added a regular to your viewer count that's gonna constantly come back to watch your entertainment. Okay, I'm gonna be a little hypocritical here. I say don't concentrate on the numbers, but guess what? Numbers are important because to somebody like you and to myself, if there's more people chatting or if there's more people watching, guess what? I am having more fun. My energy is more high. I'm having a good time. There's more laughs. So numbers are important. And if the numbers are important to you, there's a lot of great analytic websites out there or tools that'll help you. You really need to take a look at Twitch's analytic page. I'll put a link in the description up here in the card, or I'll put it down below. But there's a lot of other great websites out there that'll show you how to grow or what was being very valued within your channel. Look at certain websites like Social Blade, or you can even look at websites like Twingy. All of these websites out there show you what game was working good for you. What was your highest view count? What was working at a certain hour for you? Who gave you raids and hosts that gave you a bump to a certain section? What time of what day gave you the highest view count? These are all and you can use to your advantage to grow your channel. If you are really into numbers, you need to make the numbers work for you. All of these websites out there show you what parts of your stream were doing well at certain hours or times, or they even show you what games work best for you. For instance, when I paint on Twitch TV and I do black canvases, my viewer count goes exceedingly high because people love how the colors look and how it pops. So I've learned to use that to my advantage whenever I'm gonna be needing a little bit of a boost. I'll paint a black canvas because a lot of people love it, and guess what? I sometimes even sell them. You know what we all have in common on Twitch? We all start at 0. That's right, me, everybody out there, we all start with the almighty 0 out there. But sell them. A boost? So I've learned to use that to my advantage whenever I'm gonna be needing a little bit of a boost. I'll paint a black canvas because a lot of people love it, and guess what? I sometimes even sell them. You know what we all have in common on Twitch? We all start at 0. That's right, me with the almighty 0 out there. But you don't have to if you're smart about it. You know, if you're gonna start streaming, you wanna take in consideration how to start with something above 0 when you hit that stream button. If you already have a following on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Imager, Reddit, any social platform out there, use it to your advantage and post there and let people know what time you're gonna be streaming. And this will make you have a viewer count that starts above 0, which is great because it gives you high energy right. I'm gonna take in consideration how to start with something above 0 when you hit that stream button. If you already have a following on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Imager, Reddit, any social platform out there, use it to your advantage and post there and let people know what time you're gonna be streaming. And this will make you have a viewer count that starts above 0, which is great because it gives you high energy right off the bat. Now let's say you have no social impact, no social anything. You don't have a Twitter, you don't have an Instagram, you don't have a YouTube, you don't have a Snapchat, you don't have a Reddit, you don't have a Discord, you have no way of reaching out to anyone out there. That was me. You know what? Ask your friends and family. And you'd be surprised at who's gonna jump into your channel to help you out. Even if they just lurk, getting that extra little baby boost moves you up in the channel rankings and authorities so somebody doesn't have to scroll as far to find somebody like you. So don't be afraid to reach out to friends and family to help with your viewer count at the beginning of your streaming career. One side note about having friends and family come into your stream, they create awesome icebreakers for any new people that come into your channel. Because they already know a little bit of information about you. They're not afraid to keep the conversation rolling because it's natural for them. So when somebody else comes in, you know, you can introduce them easily into the stream and have a great conversation between everyone within that community. So icebreaker is a great advantage of having your friends and family in there. If you've already been streaming and you've got a little bit of a viewer bump or already have a little bit of a viewer count,
vous voulez créer vos propres émotes en seulement quelques clics? Choisissez un style de dessin. Personnalisez votre look.
awesome, congratulations. But you've probably noticed that you may have plateaued at certain sections, and it's gonna be constant. Plateauing's a normal thing of streaming. You know the way to get out of plateauing is keeping your chat constantly moving. And to do that, guess what? You have to talk. I can't tell you how many times I go into somebody's channel and I say hello and they say nothing. They're not doing anything in their stream. They're standing there. There's silence. Learn to talk. Talk about anything. Talk about what you're doing in the game. Talk about your day. Talk about what you did. Talk about what you're gonna do tomorrow. Talk about what you did yesterday. Talk about your thoughts about the game. Talk about anything. Just keep the conversation flowing so when somebody comes in there, they're more willing to say hello or maybe comment on something that you said within the game. You have to start the conversation. Somebody will come in there and eventually say hello, but if you don't say anything back or you're not moving within your chat, nothing's gonna happen and they're gonna leave. Now, if somebody does come to your channel and says hello first, guess what you need to do within 30 seconds to a minute? That's right, you need to say something back. People are very fickle on the internet and we have low attention spans. If you don't say anything to their comment within 30 seconds to a minute, there's a high chance they're already gone and you lost your chance. So make sure you're constantly looking at your chat. You need to do that. Look over there every 30 seconds to a minute. It's very easy. Just kind of gauge your eyes over. Put your chat somewhere where it's easily within your peripheral to check. Other people that put their chat way out of their viewpoints and they forget to look at it 5, 10, 15 minutes at a time. And that's one reason why you're not growing. Yeah, you may not have your day. What did you got any plans for the weekend? Oh, that sounds like fun. I wish I could do that. It's very easy to start a conversation when you just kind of get the snowball ball rolling. Now, getting new viewers to chat is kind of tough. I understand. It may be hard, especially if you're not really an engaging person or it's hard to come out of your shell or, you know, social conversations aren't your strong point. That's okay. I'm gonna give you a few tips on how to make people come out of their shell or make you come out of your shell so that you can get your conversations rolling really easily within Twitch. Number one is talk about something that you're educated in or you have a passion for. And this can